Hi, I'm going to show you how to use the forecasting option in Power BI. There's a lot of questions around this, how to actually get a proper forecast out of this, but one of the most important things to know that Power BI uses exponential smoothing as opposed to just a simple average. So we'll dive into that in just a minute. So what we're looking at is about 18 months of data for sales, and we're looking at historical data from July, but we want to predict outwards, let's say 12 months, to see what our forecast sales would be. You can do this by simply going over to your visualization pane and moving over to analytics, clicking analytics and moving down to forecast. Then you would hit add, and as you see, you get a very basic forecast that doesn't have any customization on it. So if we look at the options there, it says a forecast length. We know we want to go 12, not points, but months. We don't want to ignore any of the months for the moment. And then we want seasonality. Now, why is it seasonality? Because there's a predictable trend here. We can see last July we had a dip to about 89,000, and then the current July we have a dip to 91,000. So there's a predictable trend here. So we want seasonality, and how many points do we want to look at? We want to look at, so if we have months and we have 18 months of data and we can see that trend from year to year, so we want to look at 12 points, and then we hit 12 and then we hit apply, and now we can see that a forecast takes shape. Now, a kind of a rough way to validate whether this is a decent forecast, because you have your upper bound and lower bounds, is to take a look at the forecast, and it says, we know we have 12 months, but let's change this to 14 so we can actually see the real value, and then ignore the last 2 months. And then we'll see that the forecast will go over the actual data. So you can see that this month we forecasted way higher than what it was going to be, but then the previous month in June we nailed it. All right. One other thing I would like to mention, now you have a hierarchy here, and if we push this down to the day level, we can see that the forecast doesn't apply because we don't have the same settings here. So now our forecast length is 12. We don't want to ignore, but then how many points of seasonality we have? We don't have 12 anymore. We have 365. And we hit apply, and now you can see a proper forecast take shape. So whenever you're looking at exponential smoothing and seasonality, taking consideration of the actual data points that you have. I hope that helps. Thank you.